You're still such a good athlete. Did anybody take you aside, or even, like, I don't know if you did home ec, did you know what to eat? Or
sports science really wasn't anywhere where it is now.
No.
And I mean, sports science accelerated to the point, and I think more so around nutrition was the biggest part of it. And like, I remember when I was still my first year playing professional at Leinster.
Yeah.
I was told by my coach to eat a sliced pan a day to put on weight.
Stop.
That would be the level of kind of, because I was quite skinny as a rugby player in my position. I had to try and put on weight, which was fine, but there was a way of doing it. At the time, he was like, eat a sliced pan. But then I remember with the Irish under-19s, the World Cup, he was like that. Like, their nutrition advice was to scrape our butter, don't use butter, and like, it was fairly draconian.
Okay.
And then when I started realising foods had an impact on me, and it wasn't around training, it was around when I ate really badly, I couldn't sleep properly. It was a strange one.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And I found if I didn't sleep properly, I wasn't recovering, or I wasn't in good form to train. And I kind of felt, especially if I ate late at night or ate certain foods that didn't make me feel good. And I started discovering it myself, stuff that really helped me. But the other aspect, when I was playing rugby, like, it's a fundamental of fundamental importance that you put on muscle mass and weight.
True.
And to do that, to eat a sliced pan, but that used to kill me, because you're relying on supplements and stuff, and you kind of, like, you were getting confused with your calorie intake. There was so much misinformation. There is still so much misinformation around it, and it's very unfortunate, because it took me till maybe my late 20s, early 30s to really grasp the nutrition and understand it. And the way I did that was actually hire a dietitian.
Yeah.
I'm sick of secondhand news around it. I need somebody to tell me exactly.
For you, because
especially endurance.
Different.
I was doing endurance sport at that point.
Well, yeah, we'll get to that.
So that was a different kettle of fish, and food is your fourth discipline.
Yeah,
you know,
absolutely.
in a triathlon.
And then when you played under 19s, and then you went to college, obviously.
UCD.
UCD. Did you get a scholarship to UCD?
I did. Actually, to be fair, the setup in UCD at the time, John McLean was the director of rugby there. He was amazing. He just took what I was, which was a raw Gaelic player, and turned me into a rugby player. It wasn't Leinster who did that, it was him. We fought every day. Me and him banged heads every single day, but he was really just trying to develop me as a player. But his big thing was food.
Yeah.
Get it right. But I remember in campus, I'd have a plate for veg, I'd have a plate for meat, and I'd have a plate for potatoes. That was my meals.
Stop.
And I'd eat till I felt sick, just to get it in. And then you go, then you start falling asleep, and I have to go training now, I can't train. You don't know. You're trying to put on weight all the time, especially in pre-season. So, yeah, I think UCD is where the professional outlook started coming into my life, and understanding that sport is, if you want to excel at it, it's the tiny little inches and millimetres that are going to make the difference.
Absolutely. And going back to nutrition then, and playing for Leinster, and did it change at all? Were you a bit more informed, or? When
they start doing the fat tests, yeah. Because they used to put our names up on the board to see, you know, we'd have fitness tests 3 times a year, and they'd print everything, and you'd be like, oh my God.
And
so they do the pinch tests, and you're sitting there. I used to just absolutely... I hated the idea of doing these things, and they used to, you know, so your percentage, and that was the big thing to stick to. So once we started getting those aspects into play, we started to really fine tune what we were trying to eat, also balancing the level of food we had to eat. So we had some good coaches who were trying to tell us, this is part of your job.
Yeah.
But I kept still going up to, you know, like a deli, just getting a roll. I just couldn't have been arsed. You're training for. You're especially pre-season, where you can barely stand up after a day's training. It's so intense. You beat the crap out of each other. You're in the weights. You're on the pitch. It's usually quite warm, and you have to come home and make yourself.
Where are you playing?
Well, we've had some vicious 20-degree training sessions. We're very difficult when you've got big pasty Irish head like mine. But anyway, I used to just not be able to. I was like, just eat my sliced pan.
Eat my sliced pan.
Hear what you want to hear.
Go home and eat my sliced pan.